Okay folks, so this is the beginning of the garage roof project. And what I'm going to do is just show you the state it's in, and you can see how it gets improved as we move on. So we can see from the roof here, part of the roof is held on at the other end by rocks which is pretty wacky, and there are virtually no studs in the roof at all. So with the exception, as you can see there around the rim, there's virtually nothing holding this roof on at all, which is kind of interesting. Just a few rocks, so that's all got to change, I'm afraid. I'm going to cut that tree back as well, I think. Now it does have a roan. In other countries that's called a drain gutter. That seems to be in reasonable condition, although I'm not sure where it actually drains off to. But you can see, as I just pan across there, you can see how there's really nothing stopping water and damp getting driven down the side. Now in some places it has been chopped, as you can see there, but there are other places just underneath, which you may not be able to see with the camera there, where water can just get driven underneath, and it does. So we have a broken, worn out awning here, which is in poor condition. The timbers are still pretty solid, but this plastic roof here is beginning to disintegrate. I think it's mainly at the other end, and that's mainly because the ultraviolet has damaged it. Now this end of the awning does have steel posts, and they're actually pretty good, but if I pan round to here, you can see that the heavy awning is only held on by a tiny wee bracket which is pretty wacky I have to say, and I think that's got to change. So the other end of the garage, you can see it's kind of full of holes, and there's no proper sidings on it or anything like that, and I've no idea where that drain pipe's going, which is another thing. The windows are a complete mess, and it needs rendering too, so it's all got to be done. So inside the project we've got some rather poorly supported cross joists here. They're not very good, let's say, and only two joists going across the garage from one side to the other. Considering that nothing's actually holding the roof on, really, that's pretty dangerous. There's a lot of old electrical gubbins that's got to be shifted, as you can see there, and the rest of it is just awful. So this has got to come out. Just over there we're going to put another joist just on this section here, and we're going to put another two joists, and that one there, just one. And I'm going to try and split the timber in the middle there so that we can still use that again. The way I'm going to put the roof on with sheeting, we're not going to need so much cross joists there. It's mainly lateral joists. But as you can see, there are big holes in the sky coming through the other side there. And the ivy's coming through as well, which is not very good. And this garage is very wet in the winter, so this has to change, and that's what the project's going to be about. Right, so here we are. We just received a delivery of timber to proceed with the roof project. I still need a couple of drill bits, but I guess we can get on with it now. Anyway folks, it brings us to the end of this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.